It's been quite a string for them. The 13-1 to NRG, the map after that, not much better. And here as well, a dominant loss. But last chances to try and lock in. We go to Lotus. It's a good map for Heretics, but GX, they've been solid on it in the past. Really, I think the big win condition, they play a really default, a really, honestly, kind of boring composition on this map that you don't see a ton anymore with both the Sentinel and the Cypher and this double controller. But Aura has got to be great playing that raid if they want a chance here.
Giant X is no stranger to losing map 1 and having to bounce back in EMEA in that lower bracket run. They did it time after time. They know how to reset mentally.
But this is a great map for Heretics. I love when they get to play this chamber composition. It gives so much agency to Woot, especially on this defense, to get proactive different areas of the map. You can also have him fight forward and kind of use his aggression to hide where the deadlock is playing. Heretics love playing those kind of games with swapping around the setup, and I think that's going to make it really difficult for Giant X to call this attack side and figure out how TH is set up.
They're going to have all the confidence coming into this. You speaking about Wood and also seeing Flickless on the other side, the timings on those walls and the utility has to be on point, because Wood will try and find every single gap to punish you, to not allow those lurks to even come to fruition, especially onto A.
Yeah, this is a tough situation for Giant X to be in right now, and Heretics has to be feeling at the top of the mountain right now with how they played in that last one. I mean, hell, even just look at the damn stats. You know, it just doesn't look quite good for Giant X, and they are going to need to pull off the unthinkable and be able to get this win, force that map 3. Let's send it back over to your casters. Here's Brandon Sideshow.
It goes without saying that this is the biggest test that Giant X have ever really faced as players as well. Some of them fresh faced to the biggest stage in the game. Spent their whole lives and careers really gearing up for moments like this, but it could end in one more map. They have to pick it up, but with Heretics looking in the form that they are, god damn, I mean, I just feel bad for them.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, Pipson was saying it's not working for them at the moment, but you never know. Neil Zenio also pointing out that you do flip a coin sometimes with Heretics, but he said we've got the good team today.
They'll be happy for it.
Heretics, I really like the way that they play on this map. We've already seen them 2 times in the group stage get wins over G2 and T1, playing this deadlock chamber comp. It's got legs. It's cool to watch.
Might be seeing a grab there nice and early here, but again, Giants not looking to play themselves into it. Horn over the top, and a deep wall delayed, and now the fight to be taken, but they're being blocked off, and they give it up. They don't want any piece of it.
Yeah, the idea there is to go for a reclear after Heretics have used all of their util early, but the wall on a pistol round, you're just not getting through that.
In range of the TP, headhunter bullets are available. Classic out though. Horn going to be broken. Sidestep there to Paranoia, and he has been dealt with, so good opening.
Yeah. Cloud finds the opening kill on Lotus just as he did on Ascent. They'll need a bit more of that, but looking to end towards B. That's where Benji is. Should have his grab net back up about now. Yeah, there it comes.
Cover going up.
Benji has the ability to slow this one down. He sees that Prowler. He's going to be taking the timing off the back of it. What a net. 3 players delayed for now. A couple of stray shots as well, but no real connection. Minibu with a nade. Wants to deliver it now with a satchel. Up and over. He's up towards their heads. And kills. Claimed. Heretics. Not finished here. Grabinho no more. Reinserts himself, but up against Flickless now. And health advantage, gun advantage goes his way. Flickless could seriously do some damage, but Rian's intelligent as all. He's forwards here.
His position, though, is not great. He's worried that there could have been a C-lurk going on. Doesn't have eyes on the spike.
Time pressure don't want him. Hold on, your knife out, you're jumping around. There's no bloody way! What is that? Josh on light-headed.
Oh, my.
How the hell has that gone so poorly?
Oh, my. Wow. That is bonkers. I mean, Rienz, after we've just seen him put together an incredible ascent, can't land the shot, frustrated with himself, obviously. Flickless is so lucky to get away with that as well.
He's been gifted that.
I don't know why he's running through the waterfall connector there, because he's got no info about where Rienz is. But
hey, a pistol round's a pistol round.
Yeah, that is weird from both sides. Obviously, Rienz is going to be feeling the worst of the 2. Okay, I mean, that's a pistol. That is a pistol that happened in the game of Valorant.
The Giants needed it. As we said at the beginning of this game,
Yeah, I mean,
it's out. I mean, one of these teams will have their year finished.
it's going to take stuff like that, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Based on how map 1 happened,
Because on paper, all the numbers just point towards Heretics.
you need the Heretics players to be taking their foot off the gas big time for Giants to get an opening and just get that mental back up as well. The last 3 maps they've played, they've been battered, bruised.
B split chord 4. Mountain control still there for Heretics.
They can open door with
Yeah,
Paranoia
flipping
here.
a switch. They're going to do it. They want to take the fight towards them. This is going to cut off a potential avenue, but the kills need to go their way. Woot, Headhunter, nade, pushes Westside back and out. Feels it though with the cam. They know he's still kicking around that spot, but Giants, not to be dismayed. They still get that plant down, locking it forwards. Grabinho, a lot of damage in the process, still has that blue room control, but the shots and the kills still claimed out. Heretics are here, not messing around, looking to lay claim to the lives of the Giants players that remain. Westside being a nuisance from the side.
Ara's got to buy the time.
He's going to do it all, but his head's clean off. Woot! Hammering them now, shot after shot. And the defuse, full stuck. Boo has got this one, and he's got that presence of mind, and his team has his back. The Thrifty straight back. Heretics bring it 1-1.
Ah, it's going to be one of these games, is it?
Yep.
It's going to be one of these games, I suppose. Same kind of thing from map 1 to map 2. Already a little sloppy to open up here, but Woot is hitting.
What a performance.
I mean, Woot, you're getting him on Jet and then on Chamber across these first 2 maps.
Getting the best out of him.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch.
Any breathing room scattered and dashed immediately here for Giants.
Cover going out.
Still going to try and do their best as well to work the map with a couple of sheriffs. Stray guns in the hands. Mini Boo.
The deadlock wall is just so annoying when you're on an eco in a spot like this.
Yeah, good luck breaking it.
I mean, Westside would have to spend all of his bullets just to get rid of it, and that's just not feasible. So Team Heretics can leave B for now, put much more focus and attention elsewhere, and then return as the deadlock wall naturally breaks at the end of its timing. Does look like pressure's going to be coming towards Boo here, with a Paranoia and a jump spot.
That's going to be heard by Westside, I think. Inserted. They're going to be pre-aiming him. Yep. It's lucky that he doesn't die to that. TP's back, though. Giant X now going to be gearing up, looking to send this one full speed ahead. Westside's even the one taking contact. First out.
Saving the defensive Paranoia for the retake here.
Team Viper Orb. Play has to be made by Giants. They can't just sit up to the site here. Plant is down in their favor. They need to refight a little bit closer. Looks like they're squaring up again, posturing. Looking for that brawl down to the waterfall side.
This is where the Omen Flash would have been amazing if Grabinho had saved it.
Here it is, Satchel cuts it up. Mini Boo is right over their heads, and he's straight into the fight, into the thick of things. 2 players done just like that, and look at him go, man. No stopping him. Quick and easy is the cleanup. Heretics make short work of it. Granted, Giant X not working with much in that spot.
No, we'll have to see if they're as clean once rifles are on board for Giants. I would like to see them, if they get the read that there's some kind of retake setup occurring, to save a little bit more utility for a post-plant fight. Even if Grabinho had just had Paranoia in that moment, I really think that could have turned the tide on an eco of all rounds, but they've let Mini Boo get up to a very early showstopper here, 6-1. And that could easily start a snowball going for Heretics that would be impossible for Giants to recover from early in the half. Are they going to try and GravNet nade this and then push deeper?
Hold on. I mean, he's got this. Oh, here's the showstopper.
God.
Did he clear the corner? Yes, he did. Done here, but Ara's not finished yet. Look at this guy go.
That was sick. He gets a 2K. Woo. Punished as well.
Yeah.
That was the push out through B main. The idea was that Mini Boo was supposed to pull enormous amounts of tension towards him. But Rien's Boo taken down. Ara activating is a huge win condition for Giants.
Spike planted.
2v4, they've got to be favored for this one. Retreating back to more passive positions. They've got the spike down a post plant. Should be good to play from this spot. Nade still up though for Mini Boo.
High-low.
Hold on. Might not even clear this one. Yeah, high-low. Does the job there. Benji's going to be left in this spot here, but push back. That's the rifle. Might just like to leave with his prize, especially with the armor intact, but no, he wants to make a go for it.
They've got the money.
Throwing nets.
Nade rebounds. Time ticking, though. As that door opens up, looks like it's going to be the Wide face, sees and a snake bite. Drops him down, Decay does anything. Can't quite ISO the fight in time, so Giants are back, 2-2, drawing at level.
Take a look in the replay at how Ara got these 2 kills. It was supposed to be a big crunch onto everyone. Again, like I said, Miniboot causing the distraction. Gravino tries to go for the outplay, but can't quite. And here's Ara.
Nice
he
work.
does a good job, but that is not a good double push coming out from Riens and Boo there. They're supposed to be a lot tighter together.
Quite delayed. The big ult expended as well from Heretics, looking to try and convert that round.
Anyone feeling generous?
And Woot with an op. Lone holding C.
Could have really pushed it back. Haunt, part of the puzzle, gone, but he can't quite get rid of the Prowler. The Paranoia, with extra layer on top that will force that respect out of him. Now with that Nightfall, it's a nade that rebounds off to the side. Woot's going to be really careful in this spot. Another Prowler, hot on his heels, respects it, gives him the space.
But again, they've used Paranoia, they've used nade, they've got a Seize and a Snakebite to fight with. Huge amounts of util here to retake with.
Annihilation as well, that Bench is going to be holding on to, and here it is, popped off, ripped off into the corner. Ara's wrapped up now. It's a lovely present here for Heretics, and that is going to set the pace even further forwards. Wait for the kill to be claimed, and now looking to move forwards. That second wave of util, forwards again. Inexorable, they can't be stopped. They're just marching to victory at a point like this.
What a shot!
But what a play, Flickless. Quick bit of toggling from him. Nasty work with the rifle in hand, but he's got to do so much more. And there's just too many bodies to deal with. Overcome towards the end. Could have been maxing from Heretics as well, ensuring that they get these ults online.
Great shooting in that round from Woot, the headhunter, but also Flickless, obviously. I mean, if Giants are starting to heat up mechanically, if they're hitting better shots, it does feel like they're going to be able to put together at least some moments where the pressure's applied. I think one of the big problems here is that they're just running out of util on the C-take. Boo has solo anchored, and then Woot solo anchored. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
It definitely was.
Looked good from our end.
But yeah, the Giants are just using too much utility to take C.
Respect that they have to show to Wood here, but that's going to be double satchel pass. And, well, the Haunt does connect onto a multitude of players. Heretics are still looking to try and take this fight, but again, it's all Giants. I don't know which way to look. This is lovely. Sidestepping most of that util. Along with the bullets coming their way, this is an open A site now for the taking, and no chance that Wood can really play himself in.
Ara's going to be able to get his ult up.
And the ult.
Yeah, Flickless still with his for a next round. This is just what the Doctor ordered for Giant X. They're going to be in a position now where they can start properly building up to a decent attack half. The retakes on C have been a nightmare for them, but maybe if they can just opt into more of these brawls early on at Rubble.
Beating the timing of the grab net, I should say.
Yeah, Ara double blast packed over
right?
it.
Yep.
I was surprised, actually. I thought maybe he'd get tagged by it, but the speed that he had sent him flying through it. And then he's got that Haunt to be able to play off towards the back. Very obvious ult combo coming in the next round as well. Showstopper into the Viper's pit. And that'll knock Team Heretics down onto an eco if Giants can execute it properly. One of the questions would be, where do you want to go with it? And for Heretics, can they provide enough resistance?
Look at this.
Oh, that's
God.
ridiculous.
Yeah, beating the time out of the Rubble fight. Who's in the which way to look? Up top there. Potential win con for them. We'll see what adjustments get made. And it looks like a setup has been switched up on.
They're taking the eco now, Brad.
Okay.
But they could have a double op in this round from Miniboo and Woot.
Choosing against it. Potentially looking for something similar here. Just a cam that's broken on the back wall and it doesn't trigger the play that Heretics were hoping and looking for.
They do have the double op.
Yeah, Woot has committed it.
Towards Rubble. I mean, you want to try to fight them and get a kill like that before Ara and Flickless can set up their ults.
Riens. First shot accuracy going to be important here, but it will have to respect and pull back away from that Prowler. That's a seized delay. Use at the right time for it as well. That Showstopper does connect though. No stopping that. Explosion towards the back wall. Woot trying to play himself back in. Risks to be taken when he's not really working with much. Woot, let's see how snappy you can be. The headhunter does not reign supreme. The wall has just dropped down in their faces, but Giants are so eager to opt into this engagement. Happy to take the fight against them.
no pit needed in this one.
Planted. One enemy remaining.
Perfect
Ara,
crosshair placement.
Ara is firing, isn't he?
Locked in.
Getting Ara and Flickless working. It'll make a huge difference. Miniboo with the real operator, not the tour de force, manages to land one of the shots. 4 players, by the way, caught in the grav net from Benji. They just didn't have the people behind it, and Miniboo can't keep that operator. But Heretics will still have enough money to buy in the next. I think they'll be reasonably happy just about getting Ara's ultimate out on an eco. But I also don't think it was a bad decision from Giants. They're up against a double op. Get in there. Get the damage done. Make sure you secure a round.
Ara keeps playing like this. He'll be building up to the ult soon enough anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And Heretics are going to take a tag time out here. Looking for something to adjust.
Back on the buy. We weren't able to keep the operator into the next, so we'll have to invest back into that here. But as we were saying, we'll have to make adjustments. Giants have found something that's working for them.
Well, I think the big adjustment to be made here by the Heretics coaching staff is how you stop Giants going rubble now. Because clearly your idea about the rubble, the gravnet, the nade, that kind of stuff, it failed enormously in round 6. So your solo hold towards C is working. You're drawing out enough util to set yourself up for a good retake. But if Giants are just going to take A space every round, that's a big problem for you because they can start splitting B, they can go for AXX. Your life's going to become a lot more difficult. So I would imagine that a lot of what Neil Zenio is going to be talking about here is to do with stopping that engagement on the A side of the map. And maybe it takes 4 players, but you want to make sure that Giants are afraid to go there early on. Only 3 committed to this side of the map to begin with. They might go for a re-clear. I'll have a look at the utility thrown.
Goal's going to be broken. Spots it out, and then even catches onto Grabinho as he was TPing back, so they know that no one walked rubble.
They did throw Gravnet as well there. But Giants, expecting some level of shift up, themselves were quite cautious here. Yeah. As it happens, I don't think they would have been punished.
Much different as the setup, though, and Heretics might be looking to just fight onto the site. The trademark and the sensors all placed down. It's looking like Fort Knox out there.
Toxin screen down.
Woot still postured up onto that mound position. As he's going to be that first line of defense. Part of the reason the C hits have not been going well is because he's absorbing most of the aggression in the util. See if it's the same here. It's a Boombot Prowler. Broken, and he still looks to disrespect. Doesn't snap to it. Can't quite adjust the aim in time, but not just done enough. Wants to play himself all the way back in, but that's a TP into the back by Grabinho. This time will be forced all the way.
And this is much better. They have used a fraction of the utility to take C.
Hold on. Oh, the shoulder!
Oh, what a mistake!
Bit of the elbow poking out. The Viper's Pit, though, will be blanketing most of this area. Billows out, provides that safety net. Giants can still win this.
Here. And Grabinho still has his Paranoia. Paranoia, Snakebite, plenty of tools to try to hold off the retake.
That's what is important. Nightfall is being primed. Looking to let this one rip here. Sets it up now. It's going to be sound cues. Cut away. Looking to take the fight forwards again, but that anchor smoke is so damn difficult. Grabinho spotted out. Forwards again with that horn. Has to break it out, and he's seeing multitudes of players again. He's overwhelmed.
A no-scope.
Multi-layers, though, to this one, and still, it's going to be Giants looking to hold this one down. The line is theirs. Drawn in the sand, and there's blood spilling out all the way into it. Damage done. Woot is doing monstrous work again, but Decay down to single digits. Time is fully against him. Who knows it? Has to play back, tries to escape with his life, and gun intact. But Giants win that one out.
It is an expensive round. They fought for every inch, and Woot was doing some ungodly stuff with the op inside the pit. But at the end of the day, Giants actually making a really nice adjustment there. Making Team Heretics afraid of rubble, but still ending towards C. Getting that pit down. Saving a little bit more util as well, if they needed it. Though admittedly, this round coming much more down to the Viper ult. But I think actually that Heretics here are up against the ropes. Their ideas are the ones failing more.
Another attempt early here. Grab that in an age. Just being sidestepped. Giant X want nothing to do with it.
They're playing it exactly the same, or at least it feels the same from Heretics. They're trying to make it feel like it's only Woot pushed up. He takes a 140 body shot, backs up, but it's Rien's tucked in this corner that's the different layer for Heretics. Woot is playing a bait and switch.
Cloud's util is going to be so damn important. The boombot at least. There it is. Prowler clears into the corner. That should be expected, but again, looking to do that damage. But damage is all it will be. No lives claimed. It's all Giants now.
And because the Prowler, because the Boombot weren't dragged out early by Woot, Giants had that util to be able to clear Rien's close. So if you're going to run a bait and switch like that, Woot's got to be a little more bold, but of course he was hit for 140 at the very start of the round.
Good
and the rest of his teammates fall as well. Giants, very disciplined, starting to believe in themselves here.
And Kakuka was saying on the desk, Giants, no strangers to the comeback. That resilience that they can show, map 2 into map 3. It's what we wanted to see from them. Subvert our expectations, just like they've done for so many people heading into this event.
They are really familiar with losing map 1. That's the meme around them in EMEA. Unfortunately, it's been their map pick across the last 2 series that they've played, so didn't really bode well. But here, good rebound, and Ara back with an ult. Miniboo though on the other side, so this clash could be explosive.
It could get messy. Miniboo's forwards. Slightest of angers, he's missed the timing potentially to strike. Players still forwards though. This is a crouched up pixel angle right behind him. Hold on, Showstopper's going to be used on the other side. He thinks this is Aura. He's looking for it and he predicted it. Sees the TP goes on both sides and both ways of things. A lot of ults expended. Annihilation to try and round this one out. Will be a 3v3, but that plan is going down without a hitch.
Gravino and Ara pushing together up through spawn. This is the kind of post-plant aggression I want to see.
So proactive. And no one from Heretics looking to push this one back. Rien's has an inclination about it, keeping his aim well trained onto that spot. Spots it out. Onto Ara. Sees forwards again, but that Nightfall is a big connection. The remaining 2 players of Heretics are spotted out. Rien's feeling that squeeze and the damage done to him. Too much to overcome. Can't withstand it. Util still flying forwards. Team Heretics going to have to take this one together now with discipline, but Benji very much alone taking this. The angle's being watched for, and Woot just can only do so much. Operator in hand, trailing out of the fight now, hoping just to escape with his life.
They've done an excellent job here of adapting Giants. This round going for the C pressure into a double B lurk, and even when the double B lurk falls to pieces a little, the double push that comes through into spawn is really nice. Ara got a ton of space off the back of his Showstopper, and they are starting to abuse heavily the fact that Heretics are only keeping 1 C anchor in these rounds. They're taking the site easily, and taking all of that additional space too. Last couple of rounds of this half, and now the pressure is firmly on Heretics. It's their map pick. It's a map that they've got big results on so far in group stage playing this.
Yeah.
And normally you're expecting people like Woot, people like Benji maybe with the grab nets to be pretty dominant in this half. Instead, Giants have navigated those threats really well. Better and better as the half's gone on.
Exactly, either skipping past it straight away or they hear the presence of the util and they just avoid it, skirt it. It's what a lot of teams have been doing against them actually.
So here, second timeout burnt in this map for Heretics as we approach round 11.
Only 2 rounds left and a half as well, so burning that second timeout spells it out really. I think that they feel like they need these last 2 rounds.
And they're on an eco coming into this one too. It's a weird buy because Miniboo's going to actually force up a rifle with the op. Going for a Guardian in the end here, but still can't afford even a Boombot. Or at least doesn't want to go for it because he wants to keep the money alive for the next. These are the spots where Heretics need to rely on their aim.
Another grab there. Nothing to be comboed with this one though. Landed a little bit deeper, plays her all the way straight past this one. Woot's waiting in the wings, operator forwards, but that Boombot glides past. Doors open just for a second. Doesn't see any action though. Giants very good at biding their time and waiting it all out. They don't want to be overextending themselves into the weaker buy of Heretics.
Yeah, really good patience, not offering Woot anything.
Could be dangerous though. No, not quite. West side. Forwards again, Ara. Tip of the spear for his team. Rien's off into the back as well. Time being bought, but a shot's not quite connecting for him.
Rien's is having an absolute stinker after how he dominated on Ascent 3 and 11.
No charges.
Miniboo bought the Guardian in this round to try to make a bit of a difference in a 2v4. Looks likely that that investment was not worthwhile.
Rough going, both of the brothers going to make a go, but again, Boo being dropped, and Miniboo follows shortly after. 8-3 for now. Timeout was taken from Heretics, probably leading to this round here, but as we were saying, both timeouts being used by them. You can tell how much they want to at least round out this first half.
They're so aware of Woot there. As the door rotates, you know, the Boombot pushes him back, nobody gives him a peek, hiding behind the attacker's Viper wall, and then posting up with an Outlaw to punish him the second time around that the door is tapped. Really, really good awareness of where he might have been playing, because usually he's just been posted on C. Rifles across the board for Heretics, and a round that they must win to close this out 2-0.
Woot versus Ara potentially here. Another Prowler as well is going to be spoiling the party. Woot hoping for the easy angle, and what a peek! Second Prowler committed, but worry not. With an opening pick like that, Giants are on the right track.
Again, phenomenal awareness of how to play against the chamber. Really good prep and excellent execution.
That really weakened the defense of Heretics. One more trademark to really rely on over towards C. Rians is very much alone here. C Mount steadily being taken, a slow siege by Giants.
Miniboo and Benji are going to have to take a gamble.
They're going to see what his body's up.
It's a good wall, actually. That wall stops him from getting the pivot back into B, so Westside has to break it, and doesn't in time.
Nora Theft is going to be seeing two of the players anchoring up. Benji holding it, Nate nice and close. He's just going to be used pound for pound here, but again, that waiting game of Giants. You know that it's Heretics that are overextending into them, looking for the play to be made. Players down.
Great patience again, wait out the Gravnet.
Boo catching Flickless though could be brutal. No, it's Flickless who gets the better of him. He's going to be calling for the rotations. Guys, get the hell over here. The A side is entirely open, but Miniboo potential now to do some real damage off from the side. Satchel though, cross up onto the angle, and he's got the spike. Special delivery with a package. Miniboo's in, ripping off the one head there. Arrow's going to be diff, but again, that spike was delivered to the side in time. Benji, 1v4. Heretics just been worked, beginning to end here on this half. Cam, timing to be taken here, and he does. Bullet to the temple, west side dropped, but the hand revealed, and Grabinho, if he didn't get it, the rest of his team had his back for it. 9-3 for Giants.
Great resilience shown.
Yeah.
This team, with 3 rookies, has just had such a rough performance recently. What a rebound.
Team A.
Et je suis aussi un grand fan de Benji. Thank you so much for joining me, Enzo.
We saw that fire on the side of Giants X. They were able to bring this one back as well, digging deep in the process in some of the most tenuous and stressful stage that they've ever really played on. They're up against familiar opponents in the form of Heretics, that regional matchup as well. Could be, we were talking about it, umming and ahhing, whether it's probably going to be helping them get their nerves a little bit back in order here, but Let's take a closer look at the Coinbase Econ report. Plenty of players to take a gander at.
I think they've done a great job of solving their mental, and it really is important that Ara comes online. And he has. He had a brutal performance against NRG. Came out in Ascent, the team got rolled. I think it takes a lot to be able to rebound mentally in those kind of spots. And I also think it's an absolute must to have this guy firing. And he is. Now they're going to be on the defense. If he can keep it up, I think that Team Heretics, their comp does tend to be defense-sided, or at least it should be. Giants, they need a clean exit to this to this map. You don't want to let Heretics back in.
No. Definitely don't. They're a team that have their own demons looking to defeat in that lower bracket. Everybody's squads hoping to make a run of things. Early fight there by Woot onto the chamber, but a rendezvous. Pulls himself back there, not able to get the kill he was looking for, but Giants looking to really creep their way all the way forwards. They have that deep A rubble control. Prowler potentially to re-clear Woot out. There's pressure occurring onto the other side of things as well. It's Team Heretics again, gearing up for that. Exec coming into this, GrabNet is a good connection. Woot overwhelmed. This is going to be coming at double-pronged approach. And listen, the anchoring is working out. Giants might only have 2 bodies, but they're doing work and dishing out the damage.
Really clean so far.
Benji looking to square up as well. Potential for him to get that kill, but Woot's position is just a little bit too obvious in that spot there. So a pistol round under the belt of Giant X now means that they are firmly in the driving seat.
That's absolutely flawless. Absolutely. I said that they needed to clean out in clean fashion. 10-3 up.
Enemy remaining.
Heretics having a much more difficult time compared to map 1. The momentum is utterly flipped. Even just the rifling just looks so accurate, so precise.
Yeah, confidence is fully back.
Yeah, the Giant X players are hitting.
Team Nate is going to be breaking a trip, but doesn't account for Gravino's position. A deep can as well. Potentially heard. It's going to make it feel like potentially it's just a one-player holding, but as the one-ways refresh, it does give away the job a little bit. Giant X have full control, positioning across the map here. Exception being that B main angle.
Which is where Boo's going a little exploring. But
seen the hand.
Yeah. TP across. Gravino exits. No snakebite available, but Gravino is still with the paranoia, so they've got plenty of tools to push this back, and it's only classics on the other side for Heretics. It doesn't really look like they're gonna have it in. Prioritizing getting ult orbs, working their way around into B. Flickless there with a snakebite and a wall.
Yeah.
Things looking pretty hopeless here for Heretics. They'd have to pull out magic.
Plant down might just be the best thing they're looking for here. The Flickless wall up, and guess what? Cloud waiting onto the sidelines. Going to deliver a couple of those death blows. That's a snakebite to prevent that plan as well, disrupting the extra money that Heretics were hoping for, and a flood of bodies is going to be following through with it. Spike drop down. Woot go on walkabouts. Able to catch that one as well. The shots are just going to be going wide as anything here. 11 rounds now for Giant X.
This has got to be giving them so much more confidence that they can close this series out. Looks completely here like we're headed over towards Bind, which is an unusual map, to be honest. We'll talk more about the compositions once we get over there, but for now, Giants have got to try to keep all of this momentum going. Make sure that you're still feeling really confident as you close this map. Heretics looking to try to take a little bit of forward space. Giant X fighting over Mound. They can tap open this door at any point, try to put pressure on Benji if he was scaling. And all of this designed to just drive you into West Side.
Yeah. It's a weaker setup, roughly. I mean, one of the trips committed towards that from B angle. There's another kill trip over towards Tree. Wall up as well prevents a hard committal here from the Heretics team. So we'll see them back away. Just an insert of Woot looking for the backstab while they look to re-explore elsewhere.
And they have dismantled this triple Mound setup. It's a very early defense rotate for Giant X.
Door opened. Born overhead, a bit of clearance, but again, the bodies are still stacked over towards it. I think Grabinio's realized that, oh, we made a bit of a mistake.
Yeah. He's quite late, though, on the pivot back.
He's going to be the lone one to hold this one back. Woot
I don't think
forward.
he can.
It's going to be squeezed wide. I mean, the hit's coming through anyway, but surely he goes down. Multitude of players, and yep, playing the body straight back in. Grabinio will give up the space. Doesn't go down with a ship.
30 seconds
A forward fight is called for. Heretics are looking to take this one a little bit extra now. Forward again is the thinking. One way and push forwards and ahead of all of it. But again, you're going to be stunted just by your own smoke. So center prop down on top of it. Giants looking to clear the way. Gearing up, grouping up, still 5 alive. Heretics having to give up on the idea of holding onto that deep CT control. Wall drop down though.
How do you break that?
Really difficult stuff. I mean, Rians is just holding it down.
Yeah.
Looking down control of this one still. Players and bodies going to start moving. Kills collected and claimed across the board. Giant X, that's a big grab there. Hearing those sound cues, tapping away with a rifle. Boo is fishing and hunting for a couple of these kills, but it's all Giants once more. What a conversion. That's going to bring them up to 12.
And that should be the map, sealed away. What a retake there from Giant X. The fact that they're able to get back through all of the deadlock utility is very impressive, and I love this protocol, dealing with the lurker before you decide to go for the retake. Rian's out in the open. I would be expecting them to try to punish people who are breaking the deadlock wall, rather than just trying to take straight-up fights in Waterfall there. We heard a pretty excited Neil Zenio talking about how the fact that the good team Heretics was coming out to play today. We're not going to get a chance to talk to the coaches after this map, but I've got to imagine that the atmosphere is flipped on its head.
Might have flipped the coin again. We'll see. It's a lot of Utah going to be sent flying with that. Sees on top of it. Ara push towards that top box. We'll have to respect most of the pressure that's coming his way. Now sent flying forwards as well. Makes it feel like there is that heavy emphasis. And bodies now, players being inserted. Giant X scuttling around. That Caesar's connect. Flickless could be in a spot of trouble. And Bova needs some help and needs to bail out, but he's squaring up now to take these fights side by side. Crossfire set up. Heretics, though, in charge. Largely towards that one. Finding all the marks. Crossing out the players. A lot of damage done to them, though. This is still a bit of a dangerous territory, especially with Westside coming at the bit to get involved. What a shot onto Benji. Minibu now looking to put him back and push him back away. It's a tap of the plant. Minibu again looking to pull most of these players out. Where is the last one remaining that they don't know about? Ara creeping forwards again. This could be it. Nailing a coffin for the map. Ara the deliverer of death once more. 13-3. Hell of a statement after that slapping on the first one. The Giant X are straight back in it.